Hey friends, welcome to this brand new video all about the world of Garten of Banban. Today we've got tons of updates to go through, so get ready because we're diving deep into the latest news coming straight from the official Steam pages of the upcoming games. That's right, Garten of Banban 8 is getting closer and closer, and just in the past few days there have been new updates on Steam that might be hiding important clues about the release date and what we can expect in this next terrifying chapter. In this video, we'll check out the SteamDB page for Garten of Banban 8 and we will see the updates. But that's not all. We're also taking a look at the Steam page of Garten of Banban 5 and we will analyze the situation. And guys, we absolutely can't forget about the spin-offs. Indeed, there are two spin-offs coming soon, Garten of Banban VR and Garten of Banban. Well, in this video we'll take a look at those SteamDB pages too. But before we get started with all this hot news, don't forget, my friends, if you're as excited as I am to discover everything about Garten of Banban 8 and want to stay updated on every little detail, make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like on this video. Every week I bring you new content, theories, news and exclusive updates from the world of Banban, so don't miss out. Alright then, I think we're ready to jump in. Let's go find out what's hiding behind these new Steam pages, and who knows, maybe we'll uncover something totally unexpected. Let's start with the Steam page for Chapter 8. We're on SteamDB, and as always, this site lets us track all the real-time changes and updates made to the game's official page. And I can tell you that in the past few weeks, there have been quite a few. In fact, right when the official trailer for Garten of Banban 8 was released, the Steam page received a huge update. New official screenshots and official trailer were added, but it doesn't stop there. Just a few days after the trailer was posted, the page received two more updates. Okay, they weren't as massive as the previous ones. This time they only changed the user tags. Even though these may seem like small changes, they're still very important signs. They show us one key thing: the game is still actively being developed, and every little change to the page confirms that the Euphoric brothers are working hard behind the scenes. And by now we all know how this works. When updates on the page start happening more frequently, it means something big is coming, so we better get ready because it's clear now. Garten of Banban 8 is really on the way, and in the next few days, the Euphoric brothers might post new images or even the long-awaited official release date on their YouTube channel. But now let's shift our focus a bit, because there's another Steam page that deserves our full attention. I'm talking about the one for Chapter 5. Let's see the situation of Chapter 5. Has it received any new updates? We'll also make some new considerations. So stick with me, because now we're taking a closer look at the Steam page for Garten of Banban 5. And now here we are on the SteamDB page for Chapter 5. As we can clearly see, the last update was 23 days ago. I had already made a video dedicated to that update, and back then it looked like it could be a sign of progress. But unfortunately since then, no other updates have been made. And this brings us to an important point. As we all know, the Steam page for Garten of Banban 5 has been available since 2023, so it's been around for quite a while. But the game itself still hasn't been released. Some people even believe it might come out in 2026, so it's clear that for now it's not the main priority for the Euphoric brothers. And if you think about it, that's actually pretty normal. Because right now, as we've seen from the recent trailer and all the changes, the team is fully focused on Chapter 8, which is the next upcoming chapter. So most likely, the Chapter 5 page will start getting more frequent updates only when its turn actually comes. At the moment, we don't even have a first teaser trailer. No gameplay footage. We only have a few screenshots, and those date all the way back to 2023, showing the environments of the first chapter, but with a red atmosphere. Luckily though, there's one very interesting thing that has already been revealed for quite some time. I'm talking about the main mascot of Chapter 5. Yes, because even if the official name still hasn't been announced, this character is already known among fans as the Unnamed Marionette. It's a really creepy figure similar to the members of the Givenium family. And even though it hasn't appeared in any trailer yet, the fact that it's been shown in early promotional material has already sparked tons of fan theories. Some people think it's connected to the events of Chapter 0, while others believe it might be part of a totally new storyline. But of course, we'll only find out more over the next few months, or maybe even years. For now, all we can do is keep an eye on the Steam page and wait for the first signs of life. Even a tiny update could mean a lot, but as we said, first we have to finish Chapter 8. But now it's time to completely switch topics, because we're going to take a look at a very special game, highly anticipated, and totally different from the classic gameplay we're used to. I'm talking about Garten of Banban VR. Let's move on to the next page. It's time to analyze the updates for Garten of Banban VR, one of the most anticipated spin-offs by fans of the series. So, let's start with a very important detail. Garten of Banban VR is not developed directly by the Euphoric brothers. The game is being developed by Rowan H, an independent developer, but it's still considered an official spin-off. In fact, Garten of Banban VR is part of the Euphoric Brothers Partner Program, which is an official initiative created by the Euphoric Brothers to allow independent developers to create official spin-off games set in the Banban universe. So yes, Garten of Banban VR is absolutely an official game, made with the approval of the original creators, even though the development is external. Now, looking at the game's Steam page, we can see that the last update was about 10 days ago, but what's really interesting is that this page gets updated constantly. We're not talking about rare or occasional changes. No, this page is very active. New updates are being pushed frequently, whether big or small, and the time between them is often very short. Sometimes there are minor changes like updates to the tags. Other times there are more substantial updates. But what really matters is the pace. Development is clearly moving forward at a great rhythm, and that's a great sign. It means the developer is working actively on the project and making steady progress toward the final release of the game. Many fans are wondering when it's coming out, but considering how often the page is updated and how transparent the communication is, we can be optimistic. The project is alive and in good hands. Another important detail worth mentioning is the connection between the developer and the community. That's right, the developer is very active on the official Euphoric Brothers Discord server. He participates in discussions, replies to fans. In short, he's in constant contact with the Garten of Banban community, and that makes the development even more engaging for longtime fans of the saga. And now it's time to talk about Garten of Banban, a truly curious project and very different from all the other games in the saga. The developer of this project is Shubil Rainworks, an independent developer that, just like in the case of the VR game, is part of the Euphoric Brothers Partner Program. So once again we have confirmation that this is a game approved by the original developers and that it's officially part of the Banban world. If we check the game's Steam page, we can see that the last update was 26 days ago. It's not that long ago, but unlike Garten of Banban VR, here the updates are not very frequent. In fact, we could say that the page only receives changes occasionally. But watch out! That doesn't mean development is slow or that the project is on hold. It's very important to remember that Steam page updates are only an external indicator, and they're not the only way to tell if a game is actively being developed or not. Many developers actually prefer to work quietly, focusing on the game and posting updates only when they have something truly meaningful to show, and that's probably exactly what's happening with Garten of Banban. Development might be moving forward just fine behind the scenes, simply without the need to frequently update the Steam page. So even if we don't have much concrete information for now and no official trailer, the project is real, it exists, and it's highly anticipated by the community, especially by those who love more light-hearted and fun games. Surely in the coming months, when there's something more concrete to reveal, we'll start seeing more activity on the page, maybe with new screenshots, track details, or even a first teaser trailer. For now, all we can do is wait patiently and keep monitoring the situation. And of course, as always, as soon as there's any news, I'll bring it straight here to the channel. Thank you so much for watching the video until the end. You are amazing. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell for the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.